Yeah, and that's like why I feel like they're making a Planet Hulk movie. And, oh, it's probably time I do this. The food is 2 pancakes, 3 strips of bacon, and a hash brown. Would be more bacon and a hash, and like 2 more strips of bacon. And is it 3 strips or does it have more? 3 strips. 3 strips. 3 strips of bacon, 2 pancakes, and a hash brown. Be 2 more strips. Another hash brown, but I, I got I got hungry. I don't want that much of a glare, but okay, let's see if I can. Screw it. What was I gonna say? The game. We'll go with the first Sly Cooper. So, first Sly Cooper game. Nobody knows what's going on. You open up, you're a raccoon on a rooftop. Like, what the heck? There's no backstory. You're just like, okay, hey, they're talking about the heist that they're about to perform, but it gives very vague details. You can go around destroying some stuff, killing some rats on the rooftop, orbit, and getting a bunch of coins. So, you start off, you're getting coins. You don't know what you're doing. You go into this building, you get a file from a police office room. And then, it explains that the files you got were on you and this group called the Fiendish Five. Fiendish Five were these 5 people that visited your house as a child when you were a kid and stole your family's book, the Thievius Raccoonus. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. They stole it into different pieces and killed your parents. So you became an orphan and met your 2 best friends, Bentley, the turtle, who's the smart one, and like plans everything out, and Murray, sort of the big beefy guy who eats a lot, and he drives the getaway vehicle in this game. So explained that you're going to go after the Fiendish Five and get back the Thievius Raccoonus. So you go to the first level and you fight the frog, whose name I cannot remember. I think it was Rage, yeah, whatever, something with an R. Rally, that's it. Rally. I don't know. I don't care. As you're going through, you get in the pages from different like mission areas, and you're finding different pages. You gotta get these keys to unlock more of the level, and then you gotta get more keys to unlock the boss fight. And get distracted because my food. As you're what? I don't even know what I was gonna say. Once you get to him, you fight him. He gives you a hint on how to find the next guy. Mugshot. Now everyone should remember Mugshot. He was in 2 of the games, but that's a story for another time. For another review. Anyways, Mugshot. He's in Mesa City. The first guy, he was in like a pirate area. He was a pirate, so he had he was in a stormy pirate ship area. Sort of, yeah, kind of. Anyways, Mugshot. He's in Mesa City. It was a gambling place, which everyone got scared out of because he was there. Again. Get keys, get more keys, and then fight the boss. Basically, rinse and repeat for all of them, like Madame Voodoo, who, well, I think you can guess what kind of place she was in. Except for, like, it was a swamp. You wouldn't guess that. It was a voodoo-y swamp. You fight her, pretty simple. No big deal, right? Next up, Panda King. Okay, well that one's actually hard to explain where he is. It's sort of a snowy Chinese mountain with a bunch of fireworks. You know, get the keys, again, fight the boss. But then they switch it up for you, on you. In the last level, you have to do various different missions, and there's no like hub world this time. In the first 4 levels, hub worlds, you go around, you can choose which mission you do when, go back to do the challenges, but this time, you don't have that luxury, you gotta go forward. Keep moving. Right back, my cell phone went off. I have a cell phone now, by the way. 1 sec. I'm gonna answer this real quick. Oh, I didn't click video. Stop video. Oh, sorry, I'm back. You have to do the various different missions, and they're different missions from last time. You're going through, you're doing all the missions, making your way through the level until you face the final boss in the Fiendish 5. Clockwork. At this point, you've gotten most of the pages because... I'll tell you later. That's a big spoiler, I don't want to ruin anything. You go through, you beat him. And then you have all your Thievius Raccoonus back, and you defeated the guys who killed your parents. Most of them got arrested. Not gonna say who didn't, but most did. Gameplay wise, this game is pretty okay. It's no Sly 2 or Sly 3 or Sly 4, which I will be getting to. Gosh dang it, Google updates. Don't care. But it's still pretty good. It's got various different missions and ways to play. For instance, there's kind of a platformer level in the second level. It's the only level, sorry, platformer mission in the second level. It's the only one like it. Almost like a 2D or 2.5D platformer. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's got like 2D and 3D aspects, but you're never like walking around 3D. That's what this feels like. Hmm. 2.5D. I'm gonna explain it. You can like turn corners, but you're still in 2D. But you can like say here's a corner. Here's a corner. You can go around it, and the camera moves with you. Anyways, what was I saying? The different gameplay styles are interesting. For instance, there are some missions where you have to be on a turret thing, shooting bad guys as your buddy walks by. And if you like, as he's walking through, you gotta watch out for bad guys. And if you see one, shoot him down, or your buddy will be dead. There's that. There's a racing segment. I hate racing in games. I hate racing in games because it's so hard. controls weren't the best for this. It felt a little too loose, like you could just move around whatever, wherever, like however I don't know what I'm trying to say exactly. It felt too like when you turned, you like, say, the track is like, it would go like, it would skid way too much as you're trying to turn, and then you'd have like a delay when moving in the direction you want to, so it'd be like, whoosh. And that's not what you want in a racing level. And then there was the regular walking around levels where you just go in, you find everything you need to, you get to where you need to, you can beat up the bad guys, but don't get hurt, because if you get hit once, you're dead, unless you have a horseshoe or a second horseshoe. One horseshoe grants you an extra hit. 2 horseshoes grants you 2 extra hits. I remember when I mentioned coins at the beginning of the video. Coins, 100 of them will get you a extra life. Actually, first they get you an extra coin. No, an extra horseshoe. Once you have 2 horseshoes, they get you extra lives. I always liked having 9 of them. That way, I have 9 lives, like a cat. I don't think there's much else to say about the gameplay. You can switch what the triangle button does, because as you're going through, you're getting different tricks from your family, your ancestors. And one of the tricks was, you always use the trick with triangle. For instance, press triangle, and you put down a hat. And then when an enemy goes by it, make sure you've cleared the area, press triangle again, and you blow it up. Trying to remember some other ones. Another one is you can slow down time as you're holding triangle. Or you can speed up time, I think. I don't know if that was one, but I know you can slow down time. And some things that you got for the pages, you didn't use with the triangle button. For instance, don't take damage from falling in water, because apparently raccoons don't go in water ever. You know, something makes me think that Sucker Punch didn't do their research. Like, what do raccoons hate? Water, I guess? Great, we'll make them die in water. And mechanical owls. Clockwork. But there are always all these different. In order to unlock the pages, you have to find clue bottles in the mission level, like in the missions. Not all missions had clue bottles. For instance, the racing one, or the racing ones, because it was more than one. There was 2, or the ones where you have to shoot the enemies as you're helping your buddy. Like, you can't control your buddy, only the gun and where you're shooting it. And once you find all the clue bottles, Bentley will be able to decipher a code. Which will then give you, let you into a vault that will give you a page from the Thievius Raccoonus. Now, the reason I said once you go to fight Clockwork, you'll have most of the pages unlocked, is because you cannot unlock one of the vaults in one of the levels, like one of the missions in the last level, the Panda King level, until you beat him. Because it says it's an old owl dialect, and it's hard to decipher unless you've encountered the owl or something like that. It's like, oh, okay, how am I going to get this? Beat the game, go back and start playing missions and levels again. Don't know if it told you, or you could go back and check it. But either way, you have to defeat Clockwork in order to be able to unlock that vault. In order to unlock a secret ending, where Sly says, "I've finally done it. I've gotten all of my ancestors' pages back. I completed the Thievius Raccoonus." You can also unlock a Japanese version of the opening cutscene after you do the first little mission thing, stealing from the police office file, saying it's basically like the whole cutscene, but in like an anime style, and I think in Japanese. I was never quite sure how I unlocked that. Yeah. Now on to other bonuses and stuff. I'll talk about the final level first. Final level, final boss. Oh, I should probably explain that the police officer that you stole the file from chases you throughout the entire game. Like trying to catch up with your character. Not actually chasing your character throughout the entire game, like, I'm gonna get you. Like, you gotta watch your back, but you're being, like, they're in pursuit of you, and they always, like, just manage to miss you. So in the final boss mission, which you do work with, where you meet up with them in some of the levels, and some of the missions and some of the levels, they start shooting at you from afar. But in the final boss mission versus Clockwork, you have to do that shooty thing, but not as Sly. You have to be Carmelita helping Sly go through the level. There's a bunch of different types of missions that you didn't see before, like driving missions that aren't races, and shooting like a turret on top of your van, a hacking mission, bunch of different types of things that weren't there before. In the final boss, Carmelita helps you get a jetpack so you can defeat Clockwork, which, shoot at him. It's really simple. Carmelita will shoot at a body part, weaken it, and then you shoot that body part. And then once that's said and done, you actually have to climb up Clockwork to defeat him with one final strike. Which, once you do, he's deactivated because he was an owl that hated your family and made himself into a robot out of jealousy just to live longer than the Cooper family. Which Cooper family's been going for a while. Anyways, you defeat him, and you have your book back. Carmelita goes to arrest you in the final cutscene to kiss her and get away. And handcuff her to the bars, I should say. Kiss her, handcuff her to the bars, and take the key, get away. Near an active volcano. Or at least there's lots of lava by the area. I don't know if it's going to erupt, but there's a lot of lava. And Sly, what the F, man? Why would you do that? Anyways, as for other bonuses in the game, I never really unlocked any other bonuses, like cutscenes and stuff. That's really all there is to unlock, is extra cutscenes. Because I've never done anything but the 100, all the bottles. I've never actually beaten all the time trials. I beat one. One of the missions in the very first game. Not the first game, first level. But other than that, I didn't really beat the game, 100% it. So I actually wouldn't know what all the extras are. Trying to see if there's anything I forgot. Covered gameplay. Guess I covered everything. Anyways, this game would get my rating of, out of a possible 10, I'd give it a 7. And you notice I keep stopping to eat for my review. Well, I completed the review without finishing my food, so I guess I don't have to eat the hot sauce. Oh yeah, if I don't finish the review on time, I have to do something I don't want to do. And until I fail, the thing is hot sauce. You can leave your suggestions for what I have to do. Don't make it gross, though, because I will not do anything gross. Something I just do not want to do. You leave your suggestions for things I would eat, but nothing gross. Okay? Things I don't want to do. Or, like, not just, like, eat anything gross. Not gross, but something I wouldn't want to eat, like hot sauce. Or pour mustard, ketchup, and barbecue sauce in your mouth all at once and swish it around. Stuff like that. That might be the second thing. But for now, I've got hot sauce, which I don't have to eat because I completed my review. This has been a Hungry Reviews, and I'm less hungry now because of it. I'll see you guys next time.